Hello. So this is a demo for a new mobile analytics service called Undercurrent, which is purpose-made to be used from a coding harness. So I've got an app. It's called Prime Collector, and it's basically a notes app that lets me create notes and associate them with a number, a prime number. So I can say 3 sides on a triangle. Right, so this is how the app works. And I want to instrument it with analytics to understand my users, figure out how they're using the app, if they're stumbling anywhere, that sort of thing. And I've heard about this new tool called Undercurrent, which lets you set up everything from within the coding harness. So I've signed up and I've received a file as per this, and I've moved the file into the repo. That's all I've done so far. Right, and now it's time to actually set up analytics in this app. So here I am, I've opened Claude Code, and I'm gonna copy in this prompt. This is the prompt that we've made, and let's just see what it does. Great. So after about 6 minutes, it has created the client and initialized it according to the established patterns in the app, and set up an appropriate distinct ID and instrumented the app with some sensible looking events. And I can test this by running the app on the simulator. I still have that window available. Nope. So I'll just run it. Okay. It's running fine. But I guess if we want to really check that events being tracked, we could do something like this. And let's run that just to confirm that it's behaving appropriately. Okay, app launched. If I do this, yeah, so we've viewed the record prime, cancelled it. Okay, so that's working. So let's ask it to commit it. And next, we need to actually create visualizations that tell us more about what real users are doing when they install the app. So I'll just wait for this thing to do its commit. Wonderful. And now I'll clear. And now it's time to create the dashboards. So again, there is a prompt, and I just have to paste it in. But it's quite a bit longer, so I won't expand on it because it includes information about the SQL dialect to use. And of course, AI is very good at writing SQL, which is why, and it's very good at creating Grafana dashboards, which is why I've chosen this tool set and why I think it's so appropriate for agentic coding. And I will kick it off and see what it does. Okay, so after about 7 minutes, Claude has created a Grafana dashboard with 16 panels, and it's tested it against the data source, underlying implementation is R2 SQL from Cloudflare. Alright, let's look at this, see if it looks sensible. Activation. Does it make a prime? Note. Makes sense. Engagement. Yeah, cool. Yep. Sure. Okay. It has not done the thing that I wanted it to do, which is give me a link to the dashboard. It should now do this. Great. So let's do that. I think I'm already logged in. Yeah, I am. So here we are. This is the dashboard it's made. It's got active users, so one of them is my actual phone and one of them is the simulator. Prime saved. Let's go on the simulation and do some more stuff. And see if it updates. What's now the prime number? How about 11? Do the same digit. Right. Edit. Tick. Plus. Cancel. Delete. Right, that's a few actions, and hopefully at some point it will send the events. I'll background it and foreground it because that generally encourages Mixpanel to flush the events. Okay. So yeah, let's go through the metrics it's made. Activation funnel, daily active users. Yeah, this all... And you know, this is all stuff that is quite tedious to make in a tool like Mixpanel, where you have to click ops your way through every number and every chart. But with by doing it through the coding harness, you can get very detailed metrics, very specific, that help you explore the long tail of user behavior. So that's that. And here's the follow-up. After a minute or so, I have refreshed the dashboards and you can see the numbers have updated. So the activation rate has gone up, number of primes has increased, save success rate, and the screen views have all been registered based on the events that were pushed by the app. Anyway, thank you for watching the demo, and I hope this is interesting to you. Get in touch if it is.